Hey guys, all right, Tony here. Okay, what I want to get into in this video, again, as you can see, I've got stacks upon stacks of postcards from talking to you guys, and I can literally I'm literally going to write another book on your questions. So in return, I congratulate you. So if you're watching this, I'll find a way to get you the book free as I got the information and the questions from you. I just want to meet you where you're at and help guide you along the journey. So one of the major questions that I get from a lot of investors is, so obviously a great way to reach out to owners is through sending postcards to them. One thing that I want you to know is the postcard open rates you're pretty much like 1 to 3%. So it takes a lot. What I want to get into now is kind of the straggler addresses. So number one is you can buy addresses. A lot of those addresses change. Number two, we found the best success on going to the county assessor website. And the county assessor, this is where the county is mailing the taxes to the owner. So there has to be an address on there. But so here's the thing is you're going to get, let's say you're trying to attract 500 sellers or owners for parks, I should say. Now, you're not going to be able to get all 500 addresses. That's just kind of the fact. So what do you do with the straggler ones where you're not able to get it? So one of the strategies you can do is I'll call a county and I'll get a hold of them, I should say, and just convey, hey, I'm not able to find this particular owner on your website. You guys have this park and I'm local to the market, maybe I own a park across the street. I've really been trying to get a hold of the owner. Can you help point me in the right direction? And let them talk. So that's what you want to do. So another thing is maybe you hire somebody off of Craigslist and pay them $10 or $20. They can go walk by the park, see if there's any new signs, any new management signs. Maybe they talk to a resident and say, hey, you know what? I'm looking to buy this house. I'm not able to get a hold of anybody. But the key is what I don't want you to do is you've got the whole term analysis of paralysis. So I don't like to say it this way, but and I've been talking to so many different investors is if you're not sending out 5,000 postcards, what I would do is I would fire and then aim. So here's what I mean is if you're sending out 500 postcards, yeah, you're going to get, maybe a few bad addresses, but guess what? You want to get out there as soon as you can to touch the potential seller. So don't get lost in the brain damage of, I don't think this one address is correct. So I'd rather blast out 400 addresses that I feel comfortable about, and your fingers are crossed that your phone starts ringing, and then adjust course, fine tune the dials, if you will, and focus on those 100 bad addresses. So if you send out 500 postcards, maybe you get a deal and it's $200, something along those lines. So if you can just touch that one individual with that mailing, I think that's far better than having to just kind of keep trolling online and you never send out a postcard. So just a tip, and I know it's a huge investor question. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So again, have our formal boot camp set up, slated in 26 people, guys. That's all that I want to serve at a time. I want to have a couple intentional roundtables, and guess what? That's 26 potential investors that want to get in the space. They likely have capital. They're looking to team up with partners, and guess what? You're going to know every single one of them. That's why I want to keep it a bit intentional, a bit smaller, and a bit more personal. So I hope to see you there. I'm going to have to raise the price a bit more, a bit sooner, if you will, just to make sure that the venue's all paid for, and buy your guys' snacks and, maybe a couple of refreshments. And so, all right, I look forward to seeing you guys.